Hey everybody, welcome to Love in the Kitchen with LC. I'm LC, Lindsey Christopherson, your Pampered Chef gal, and it's truly my desire to inspire you in your kitchens, which is why I am here today doing this cooking class. So today, all of our focus is going to be on the Deluxe Cooking Blender. You guys are going to want one of these in your kitchen. I already have one going and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But I hope that you learn some new ideas if you already have the cooking blender. But if you don't, I hope that it inspires you to have it in your kitchen. And you guys, this is not your mama's cooking, or this is not your mama's blender, okay? So this is not just for smoothies and milkshakes like you're used to your blenders being. Of course, you'll use it for that. There's so many other purposes for this cooking blender. Now, it comes with a couple of things that I think set it above and beyond others on the market. Number one being a warranty and me to help you learn how to use it. I am not going to have you get one of these in your kitchen and then just leave you to your own devices and figure out how to use it. I truly want it to be something that's helpful for you in your kitchen. So let me talk about some other things that I think set ours apart. We've got pre-programmed settings like smoothie, alternative milk, grind, soup, sauce, jam, heated puree, custom, and heated wash. And I'm going to talk about all of those in more detail later on. But yeah, I don't know if you just heard me say a heated wash setting, this baby cleans itself. So if for any other reason you get one, it's for that reason alone. I think I wish all my appliances had their own wash setting, don't you? Okay, so notice the word cooking, okay, in the title of this tool. It's the Deluxe Cooking Blender. That's because you guys, this thing actually heats and cooks. It doesn't just cook with friction, it actually heats and cooks. And it cooks up to 220 degrees, which is the precise temperature you need for jam. And if you remember, I said there's a jam setting on here. Okay, so when this blender arrives, here's what it's going to come with. Okay, it's going to come with the blender. It's going to come with a cooking guide. This thing is so handy. I'm even going to use it to help you today. It comes with the tamper. It comes with the dual-sided cleaning brush, which I meant to have ready to show you. It's an amazing little tool. I use it for all kinds of other cleaning purposes. It comes with a strainer bag and a boil-over guard. I don't have my strainer bag or my boil-over guard, so pro tip, I've lost mine. Pro tip, when you get your cooking blender, grab yourself also a small container to keep all of the extra accessories in, and then you won't be like me with missing parts and pieces. Okay, so if I don't have you convinced that already that this blender is amazing, let me give you a few more reasons why I think you're going to need this thing in your kitchen. Number one, it helps you cook healthier and there's no added chemicals because you know what you're putting into your food. Number two, it blends a variety of things. Like I said, it's not just for smoothies and milkshakes, and I'm going to give you lots of ideas for other ways that you can use this blender. But seriously, you guys, it does everything from start to finish in one appliance. And finally, number three, it has a premium motor with 2 peak horsepower. So you guys, it has blades strong enough to pulverize nuts for nut butters, and our grind setting is one of the most powerful on the market. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff, the food, right? Let's see this kitchen hero in action. So I do have already started some Alfredo sauce, and so I'm going to share with you just a couple of practical recipes that you can use this for. So for real meals, real recipes, and then I'm going to tell you about some other ways that you can use this. I think I've said that enough times for you guys to know that I really want you to feel empowered when you get this blender in your kitchen. I don't just want you to buy it and then have it just sit there and collect dust. It's got so many amazing purposes, and I want to share as many of them as I can with you today. So this Alfredo sauce, I'm going to need to add some ingredients in it shortly, but what's in here now is 2 cups of milk and a teaspoon of salt. So I added that in here. I turned it to the sauce setting and I pushed start. Here shortly, I'm going to add some other ingredients to it. So while this is going, I'm going to use my second blender. It's not mine. I did have such a sweet friend loan me hers for this video, but I'm going to use my blender for another recipe. We're going to make peanut butter. You guys, this is so amazingly simple. It's 1 ingredient. So we're just going to add in So oh, distracted me, but oh, when you use your nut butters, you need the tamper. That's what I was going to say, because a lot of times the nuts right up the side, and you're going to need to use this to get down in there and to get them off the sides. So let's go ahead and use the grind setting and watch how quickly this peanut butter is free. So you can see it's pulverizing it. Soon enough, it will be creamy peanut butter. We're going to pause it for just a minute so I get this tamper down there just a little bit more. It's like magic right before your eyes once this starts to turn creamy. It's amazing. And it's so good. I know exactly the ingredients that went into this peanut butter. So what we're going to do, I'm going to add more peanuts. I don't think I should just add them. I don't know why I don't have that. Okay, let's try this again. On the grind setting, let's get all of these peanuts turned into peanut butter. It smells so good already. There we go. All right. Okay. Put that aside because we're actually going to scoop out some of this. You guys check this out. So this is, I probably could have creamed a little bit more, but this is peanut butter, great for sandwiches, obviously. Great for apples or carrots to dip in, obviously. But we're going to take this just a step further. I'm going to leave about a third a cup of the peanut butter in here. And we're going to take this a step further and make this into a peanut sauce to use for Thai chicken tacos or for a Thai chicken salad. So let me get some more of this out. And this is great. It's going to store in your fridge in, I'm using a silicone container, but our 1 cup pat bowls work very good as well. So that looks like about a third a cup of peanut butter left in there. This handy tool does not come with our blender, but I really believe that you need it. So this thing's amazing for scraping everything off of the wall. Okay, so we've got about a third a cup of peanut butter in there. I have got in here brown sugar, lime juice. I'm reading my cheat sheet over here. Soy sauce, garlic, ginger, just a squirt of sriracha, and some water. So we're going to go ahead and add that into our peanut butter. We're going to place the lid back on, and I need to get this part of the lid back on. Okay, now we're just going to continue that grind setting until it mixes up all of these ingredients. And then this is going to be the perfect sauce, like I said, for your Thai chicken tacos or Thai chicken salad. If you want this recipe, make sure to comment below and I will get it to you. Or maybe I'll just link it in the comments below. Right. Let's see. Oh, this is looking so good. Mix this in with your chicken. delicious Thai chick peanut sauce, you guys. Check it out. Okay, so let's move this aside. And we're not quite to the add setting for our sauce here. And I may not get to that while we're on live, but just in case we don't, when it's ready for the add setting, we're going to add in a roux of butter and flour. And then once that's done, we're going to add in the Parmesan cheese. So it's as simple as that, like 5 ingredients for some Alfredo sauce. I'm so sorry, my dogs are just being so noisy today. They're seeing everything outside moving. Hey, Tish. Okay, so now that we have some practical recipes here, we've got our Thai peanut sauce and our Alfredo sauce, I want to go over all of the pre-programmed settings that our cooking blender has. I'm just going to use our cooking guide as just a bit of a cheat sheet. So everything that I'm telling you guys, you can read right out of your cooking guide when it shows up. But I just want to share a few things about each setting with you. Okay, so one of the settings is the smoothie setting, you guys. This is going to be your go-to, like for your everyday use, because like I said, it's not your mama's cooking blender where you would just use it for smoothies and milkshakes, but you're going to use it for that. So your smoothie setting is awesome. And here's a little tip for you on your smoothies. For a smoothie, 2 cups of fruit, 1 cup of vegetables, optional, and half a cup of liquid. It's going to make a great smoothie. And it shares some yummy recipes for you. Next up is your alternative milk setting. You guys, homemade milk preservatives are fresh. They actually cost less than what you could buy at the store because the #1 ingredient in alternative milks is water. So some great alternative milk ideas are almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, rice milk. So many amazing ways for you to add in what you want based on your dietary needs. So I love the alternative milk setting. Next, we have the grind setting, which I did tell you was the most powerful setting on this tool in the blender. One thing I want you guys to know is that since the motor really heats up when it's making the butters, you don't want to run 2 nut butters back to back. So I just did the peanut butter. You wouldn't want to do another nut butter setting back to back. That would be a little too much power in one blender. But if you had 2 blenders, you could have 2 nut butters going at the same time. All right, the soup setting. I love soup. It's my love language. And with this setting, you guys, you can take those raw vegetables and it's going to turn it into a rich, delicious soup in just 30 minutes. So lots of ideas in here. Cauliflower soup, potato cheddar soup, sweet potato soup, so many ideas for the soup set. Great comfort food, don't you say? Raise your hand if you agree. All right, the heated puree setting. So vegetables, purees at home can be your secret weapon. And as a parent, I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for ways to make sure my kids are getting the vegetables that they need, but I have to hide them because they won't eat them if it's obvious. So I love that I can take and puree my vegetables in the cookie blender. And you guys, you new mamas, you new parents, baby food, such an easy way to make your own homemade baby food. Talk about knowing exactly what your little one is getting. Awesome for that. And we also have the sauce setting, which is what I'm using right now for our Alfredo sauce. And of course, with this setting, there's no need to buy the prepackaged gravies at the store, which again are full of some preservatives and chemicals and things we don't know about. I love that I know exactly what's going into our sauces at home using fresh ingredients. And again, some yummy ideas in there. Also, we have the jam setting, which I told you in the beginning that ours heats up to the precise temperature needed for that jam to set. So if you've never made jam, if that's been intimidating to you, you need to test it out in this deluxe cooking blender because I think that you are going to be completely wowed by your own capabilities using an assistant, the deluxe cooking blender. So it's less of a commitment than a stovetop jam. It does everything for you. Just add everything in there and walk away. Although you do have the add setting where you'll need to add in the pectin or sugars, different things like that. So again, recipes and ideas in there. And then there's the custom blend setting, which again just gives you the opportunity to set the time and to decide how you want things blended. There's some really great recipes on the back for some yummy drinks using the custom blend setting. And of course, do not forget, you guys, that we've got the heated wash setting. So 3 cups of water, a couple pumps of soap, and it's going to clean itself up. So again, if you need more appliances that do that, raise your hand. This one does, so that is amazing. And here are some more ideas. I told you I was going to share tons more ideas with you, okay? This list is not exhaustive that I am about to share with you. There are so many ways, so many creative ways that people have used this cooking blender. But here are some ideas that I've compiled for you. Hummus, soup, we talked about that. Nacho cheese, jam, hot cocoa, and I have to say I have made hot cocoa in this, and my kids told me that it was the best hot cocoa they've ever had. So that's telling you something. You can also use this to grind coffee beans. You can use it to grind sugar into powdered sugar. You guys, the first time that I took regular sugar and turned it into powdered sugar, I was absolutely blown away. I don't think I even knew where powdered sugar came from until then. Powdered sugar comes from regular granulated sugar, just powdered. Okay, and then grating hard cheeses like Parmesan cheese. And you guys, again, it does so much more. Now, I'm asking y'all to raise your hand a lot, but raise your hand if now you feel empowered and ready and excited to get one of these in your kitchen. Raise your hand if you need a deluxe cooking blender in your kitchen. Now, I want to break things down for you as far as price go. So the regular price of our deluxe cooking blender is $349, but Pampered Chef is having an amazing sale this month that is going to give you $100 off. I was excited about these sales. $100 off, making it only $249. So right now, straight out the door, you can get a cooking blender in your kitchen for $249. But I'm a bargain girl. Maybe you're a bargain person. And you want to look for a way to snag it up at an even lesser price. That's me. I'm always looking for a way to do that. So I'm excited to tell you that there's a couple of ways that you can get an additional discount on that $249 price. So you can host a party, collect just collect just $200 in orders, and you can get this blender 60% off. You want to hear what the price of it would become then? $99.60. Whoa, that's an incredible deal, yes? And then also, I have a link open for you to get an additional discount on that $249 just by purchasing it outright. It's called the Shared Rewards Party. I can't make any promises on the final total of the discount that you'll get, but it could be up to 25% off. So if you want more details about how you can get an additional discount, do comment and let me know. So you can either comment host or you can comment link, and I will get you information on either one of those. And you guys, that is it. I am ready to add, oh, check this out. I even get to add in, so this is our butter flour roux that's going in, and then we're just gonna keep it going. And then once this is all done, I'm gonna add my Parmesan cheese, and that'll finish off our Alfredo sauce. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope that I inspired you in your kitchen. I hope that you learned something and I made you hungry. If I did, mission accomplished. You guys, subscribe to this channel for more upcoming cooking classes. And please be my friend on Facebook. Join my Love in the Kitchen with LC Facebook group. I share all kinds of information there, recipes, fun, and more. And I would love to have you be a part of that special group. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.